2 are independent of the name of Lord Vishnu. 3 to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4 to blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures and persons to the Vedic version. 5 to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6 to give some interpretations to the holy name of the Lord. 7 to commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name of the Lord. 8 to consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, karma kanda. 9 to instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10 to not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema. Hare Krishna devotees, we welcome you all one more time on Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. Before we proceed to our next session, which is Srimad Bhagavatam Katha, please feel free to unmute yourself, announce your name so I can welcome you all on this platform. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण निन्ना माता जी दंडवत प्रणाम शिला प्रभुपाद की जय गुरु महाराज की जय प्रीतिदासी from Charlotte. हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna, Priti Mataji, my humble obeisances, Mata, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much for joining Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call, Mataji. Please keep giving us your association. Welcome, Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण.
Hare Krishna, Nina Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances to you and all the devotees, all glories to Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj, all glories to Vaishnava devotee. This is Mohini Lakshmi from Detroit.
Hare Krishna, Mohini Lakshmi Mataji, Dandavat Pranam Mata, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. Thank you so much for your wonderful chanting and your kind association every day, Mataji. Please keep joining Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. Welcome. Devotees are tired.
Hare Krishna, Nina Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Sundarangi Radha Devi Dasi from India. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Haribol, Sundarangi Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances, Mata. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you for joining every day. Bhakti Sangha Japa conference call. Thank you for your association and your wonderful questions, Mataji. Please keep joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Nina Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj. This is Shamaguri Devidasi from Charlotte.
Hare Krishna, Shamaguri Mataji, my Dandavat Pranam at your lotus feet, Mata. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. Thank you so much for always your kind association, Mataji, and your wonderful services. Please keep joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for your service, Mataji.
Thanks for the opportunity, Mata.
Hare Krishna, Nina Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devdasi from College Station, Texas. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances, Mata. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj, all glories to all the Guru Maharajas and all the wonderful associated devotees here, Mataji. Happy Ekadashi to you, because in Houston, probably you're celebrating it today.
Houston and Dallas, we are celebrating today. I was surprised that Chicago is doing tomorrow. I thought all CST are doing it today. And maybe it is like multiple days Ekadasi, which
No,
I don't like.
It is Ekadashi
I want
today.
everybody celebrating together,
It is Ekadashi today, Mataji, but it is said that it's not suitable for fasting.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
But Houston and Dallas, we are doing it today only. Yeah.
Okay, Mataji. Wishing you a wonderful, happy Ekadashi, Mataji. And thank you so much for your wonderful association, your services. We are so fortunate to have you. Welcome, Mataji.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Mataji. I have one announcement that today after the class, if we finish early, we will have Rajamandal Parikrama.
Yes, I got your
By
message.
Her Grace Padma Sakhi Mataji. Thank you.
Yes. It's so wonderful to see all the pictures and everything. Thank you so much for arranging all these things, Mataji. Thank you. Hare
All
Krishna.
devotees, mercy, Mataji. Thank you.
That's true. Hare Krishna. Devotees, we are very fortunate to have His Grace Chakravarti Prabhu, who is going to be joining shortly. We currently do not have his bio, so there is not much introduction here, but all we can say that he
Prabhuji is
has-
already there, Mataji.
Oh, I did not see him. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much for your wonderful association, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, whenever you're ready, we can, if you could kindly enlighten us on Srimad Bhagavatam. We are currently on Canto 8 and Chapter 11. And if you could kindly take the verses from 41 through 48. Whenever you're ready, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Welcome to practice.
Hare Krishna. So I'll recite Mataji all verses, or I'll just read translation from 41 to 47 and then come to 48 directly.
Prabhuji, if you recite, that would be nice, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Yeah.
So only I'll recite.
Yes.
So shall I share the screen myself? Okay, you are already sharing. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 11. King Indra annihilates the demons. Text 41 to 48. Text number 41. Gandharva Mukhyau Jagatur Vishwavasu Paravasu Devadundu Bhayo Nedur Nartakyo Nantrutur Muda. Translation: Vishwavasu and Paravasu, the two chief of the Gandharvas, sang in great happiness. The kettle drums of the demigods sounded, and the apsaras danced in jubilation. Text 42. Anyapevam pratidvandam Vayu Agni Varunadayah Sudayam Asur Asuran Mrigan Kesarino Yatha. Translation: Vayu, Agni, Varuna, and other demigods began killing the demons who opposed them, just as lions kill deer in a forest. Text 43. Brahmana preshito devan devarshi narado nipa varayamasa vibhudan drishtva danava sankshayam. Translation: O king, when Lord Brahma saw the imminent total annihilation of the demons, he sent a message with Narada, who went before the demigods to make them stop fighting. Text 44. Sri Narada Vacha Bhavadbhiramritam Praptam Narayana Bhusashrayai Shriya Samedhita Sarva Uparamata Vigrahat. The great sage Narada said, all of you demigods are protected by the arms of Narayan, the Supreme Personality of God. And by His grace, you have gotten the nectar. By the grace of the goddess of fortune, you are glorious in every way. Therefore, please stop this fighting. Shri Shuka Uvacha Samyamya Samrambham Manayanto Munirvachaha Upagiyamana Charer Yayu Sarve Trivishtapam. Translation. Shri Shukadev Goswami said, accepting the words of Narada, the demigods gave up their anger and stopped fighting. Being praised by their followers, they returned to their heavenly planets. Text 46. Ye avashishtarane tasmin naradano mate nate balim vipannamadaya ashtam girim upagaman. Translation. Following the orders of Narada Muni, whatever demons remained on the battlefield took Bali Maharaj, who was in a precarious condition, to the hill known as Ashtagiri. Text 47. Tatra vinastva vayam vidyamana surodharan ushana jivayamasa samjivanaya swavidyaya. There on that hill, Shukracharya brought to life all the dead demoniac soldiers who had not lost their heads, trunks, and limbs. He achieved this by his own mantra known as Samjivani. Text 48. Baleschoshana sprishtaha Pratyapānendriya smritihi Parajito api nakidal Lokatattva vichakshanaha. Translation and purport. By His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Just 1 second, there's some voice coming. Noise is coming. 1 second. Translation. Bali Maharaj was very experienced in universal affair. 1 second. Bali Maharaj was very experienced in universal affairs. When he regained his senses and memory by the grace of Shukracharya, he could understand everything that had happened. Therefore, although he had been defeated, he did not lament. Purport. It is significant that Bali Maharaj is here said to be very experienced. Although defeated, he was not at all sorry, for he knew that nothing can take place without the sanction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Since he was a devotee, he accepted his defeat without lamentation. Now, very interesting. This point we'll discuss. Since he was a devotee, he accepted his defeat without lamentation. as stated by the Supreme Personality of Godhead in Bhagavad Gita, Karmaneva Adhikaraste Ma Phaleshu Kadasha. Everyone in Krishna consciousness should execute his duty without regard for victory or defeat. One must execute his duty as ordered by Krishna or his representative, the spiritual master. Anukulyena Krishnanushīlanam bhaktiruttam. In first class devotional service, one always abides by the orders and will of Krishna. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purpose of the 8th canto, 11th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled King Indra Annihilates the Demons. Om Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Yakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsa Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatamitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Vitansa Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Nami Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatari Nama Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gaurato He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Bhakta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripi Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubheva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaurabhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna. So I will not go much into the background because you already know, you are daily hearing this wonderful literature, the savior of the entire material creation and all the living entities. Srimad Bhagavatam. Demigods got the nectar, so they went, I must use this word, hunting the demons. Just some time back, demons have captured, they had captured the entire territory or kingdom of demigods. We should learn. I was just giving a class last 2 hours and we were discussing on one same point. Every day we are reading Bhagavatam, taking association direct from Srila Prabhupada. Nobody can match his purity, in ISKCON at least. And we are reading his Bhagavatam every day. And Prabhupada said, my purports are my spiritual ecstasies. But amazingly, we get disturbed so much in this material creation. Adi Devik, Adi Bhautik, Adhyatmik, Klesha. So many disturbances are there. And because I was talking to inmates, most of them brahmacharis, and they don't have anything. Imagine you all have to, yes, at least some of you have to go for a job, a business, traveling outside, dealing with non-devotees. Then so many of you, almost every one of you have family, then family issues, then relatives issues, then neighbor issues. If you're a family, you have a house, you have a car, then maintenance of house, maintenance of a car. But brahmachari practically is free from everything. But yet, one thing which we are not free, whether it be a brahmachari or a grihastha, is our own karma. So my karma is giving me that disturbance. The situation is getting created, which will disturb me. But whether I will get disturbed or not, that is my free will. I may just plan to go for walking. Say 1 hour I want to walk in the evening. I want to peacefully chant and walk. And it rains. So there is an opportunity for me to get disturbed, but it's up to me whether I get disturbed or not. The disturbance was there for demigods. They got disturbed because only until unless we are pure devotees, beyond three modes of material nature, we are bound to get disturbed. It's very difficult to say no to disturbance, to become a dhira purusha. We will get disturbed. So that's what I was discussing. So if I am disturbed today, my disturbance may be there for 30 days. So I have to reduce it to 15 days. Then further work on and reduce it to 7 days. Then 3 days. Then 24 hours, 12 hours, 6 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes. So I will get disturbed, but gradually I should advance in bhakti by reading Srimad. So demigods, they did get disturbed. What we should do when we get disturbed? We should go to Lord Vishnu. And Lord Vishnu gave them some solution, a trick. And they got this nectar. And they went hunting demons because they only got nectar. Demons is not good. They're killing demons left, right, center. And Brahma said, we don't want to empty. Still the plan is not there to vacate the demoniac planet, the planet of demons. They again have to come and purify the demigods. See, try to understand. The demons are there to purify the demigods. So sometimes we may feel, oh, I am facing so much problem from my boss. I'm facing problem from my neighbors, from my family, from my relatives, from my immediate family members, from my vehicle, from my city, from my country, from this world. I'm continuously being bombarded with problems. They are all there for our own purification. Now you are protected by Vishnu. Your work is done. You should keep quiet. So very interesting it is. We have to learn. When we are powerful, we should learn to control our emotions. What emotions we should control? The emotions that I'm the controller. The emotions that I can do anything and everything. So demigods were almost on that emotion. And Lord Brahma told Narad Muni to tell them to control. So they accepted. That is why they are demigods. They have that Sattva. They accept the instruction of Brahma, Narada Muni. And then comes Bali Maharaj. He is another pure devotee. Demigods are not pure devotees, but Bali Maharaj is. So Bali Maharaj, beautiful purport, what Prabhupada says. It is significant here. It is significant that Bali Maharaj is here said to be very experienced. Whom do you call experienced? And whom you will call unexperienced? An experienced person is mature. He will not react like a disturbed person. He will not very easily get vigilant. He will not very easily get disturbed in his mind. His speech will be having a lot of control over his tone, words. That's called experienced. We are all inexperienced. We get irritated, we get agitated, we get disturbed very soon because we are not experienced. So it is said, although defeated, he was not at all sorry, for he knew that nothing can take place without sanction of the Supreme Person of God. He's a demon? Is he really a demon? No. Prabhupada says he's a devotee. He's a pure devotee. He's not a demon. If he was a demon, he wouldn't accept his defeat. He would lament over his defeat. He accepted very gracefully that it is Lord Vishnu's plan to defeat me. When Lord Vishnu, after a few chapters you will read, Lord Vishnu comes to take from Bali Maharaj. Bali Maharaj accepts his defeat again. In the same canto, 2 times he accepts his defeat. And both the time, he knows it is Lord Krishna who is orchestrating everything. I'll accept. Yesterday I was in Vrindavan and I know Brajabasi, a local from Nandagram. So I wanted to go to a few places because we are taking out yatra. So I wanted to visit few places. All the villages of Ashtasakhis. So I visited all the villages, all 8 villages of 8 Sakhis surrounding Barsana and their temples. So then we came to Barsana. So then, there people will ask money. To give us money, give us money. I said, I don't have, I gave whatever I had. I don't have much money remaining. Whatever I was there, I gave. So then these locals who were asking me money, they told this Brajvasi, you have told him not to give us money. He said, no, Baba, why will I tell? I'm not Shukracharya. So Shukracharya stopped Bali Maharaj to give donation to Lord Vishnu. So never become Shukracharya. So that is how both the places, here defeated by Indra and there defeated directly by Vishnu, Vamandev. Both the places he very gracefully accepted. It's not easy. If I was at the place of Bali Maharaj, I would be lamenting for days, months, years. Till the time I get back the throne of Indra, I would lament. Because I'm a conditioned soul. I'm not a devotee. I'm conditioned by 3 modes of material nature. So that is why I would lament. But how many more lifetimes I would lament? thinking that, oh, I'm a conditioned soul, what can I do? I've already lived in this material world for unlimited lifetimes. And I have absolutely no plan after reading Prabhupada's books to continue for unlimited lifetimes in this material world. I also want to go back where I belong to. So gradually I have to rise. I have to cross over the three modes of material nature. So that's what I was telling devotees. You are getting disturbed for 30 days because some devotee like you all go maybe Sunday feast or something once a week you meet Bhakti Vriksha, and then some devotee said something to you and you got disturbed. It may go on for 1 week, it may go on for few weeks. Why? Ultimately, it's your own loss. You are not able to chant. When your mind is disturbed, you cannot chant, you cannot hear, you cannot read, you cannot eat. Physically, mentally, lot of torture you are giving to your own body. So become little more intellectual, read Prabhupada books, read Bhagavatam, and even if someone has said something, just accept it. When Parikshit Maharaj, he came and Kali Purush, he already broke 3 legs of dharma in the form of bull. So Parikshit Maharaj asked bull, who is responsible for this situation? Who's responsible? If I was there as a bull, what I would say? This Kali Purush, this rascal, he broke my legs. I would immediately say. That's what we do all the time. We blame each other. We blame devotees, we blame non-devotees, we blame the situation, we blame Prakriti, we blame demigods, and ultimately we blame Krishna. Without understanding that it is my own karma. You know what Dharma gives answer in the form of a bull? You want to read? It's very beautiful. Just read the translation. Protect yourself from aparad. This is aparad happening every day. Every day, when we are accusing non-devotees, that is sin. When we are accusing devotees, that is aparad. We have to protect ourselves from the offenses. Now from here, see, Parikshit Maharaj asking, O son of Surabhi, who cut off your 3 legs? Okay. And then he goes on he's asking. And then we'll come to the answer, Dharma Vacha, 17th. See what he says. These words just spoken by you befit a person of Pandava dynasty. Captivated by the devotional qualities of the Pandavas, even Lord Krishna, the personal Godhead, performed duties as a messenger. O greatest among the human beings, it is very difficult to ascertain the particular miscreant who has caused our sufferings, because we are bewildered by all the different opinions of theoretical philosophers. Some of the philosophers, those who deny all sorts of duality, declare that one's own self is responsible for his personal happiness and distress. Others say that superhuman powers are responsible, while yet others say that activity is responsible, and the gross materialists maintain that nature is the ultimate cause. There are also some thinkers who believe that no one can ascertain the cause of distress by argumentation, nor know it by imagination, nor express it by words. O sage amongst the king, judge for yourself by thinking over all this with your own intelligence. In the purport, Prabhupada writes, if you point out finger that he brought me miseries, you will be offended. Suppose, so I give an example. I said, if I throw this phone and hit one of the devotees, and he pleads, and he says that this Chakravarti Das had made my situation like this. I'm bleeding because of him. I'm suffering because of him. Is it true or false? Half of the devotees said it is true what he said. Because we can see you hit the phone, you threw the phone, it hit his head and started bleeding, so you are the reason. And half of them said, no, this is false. You are not the reason. So who's the reason? Reason is his own karma. Reason is so many reasons. Dharma is so nobody can understand more than dharma. So coming to a level that, and you see Avanti Brahman, 11th canto, speaks the same thing. Then Avdut Brahman, meeting Prahlad Maharaj, talks the same thing. We left, right, center, we blame other devotees or non-devotees for our situation. Srila Prabhupada once told his disciple was coming again and again, kind of irritating. And Srila Prabhupada said, why are you becoming angry of the result which is born out of your own and actions? You have committed something that is giving a result. It may come in this lifetime, it may come after 10 lifetimes, it may come after 100 lifetimes. It's your own karma which is coming back. Why are you becoming angry? Accepting that everything, that is why Srila Prabhupada again and again, in so many purposes, he says, a devotee accepts. It's all by Krishna's mercy. I would have suffered more, but Krishna is giving me a discount. And here, Bali Maharaj is saying the same. What is Bali Maharaj saying? Bali Maharaj accepted. Here Prabhupada says, since he was a devotee, he accepted his defeat without lamentation. Because it has happened by the sanction of Supreme Personality of Godhead. For he knew that nothing can take place without the sanction of Supreme Personality of Godhead. We keep talking so much, agitating our already agitated mind, and eventually we are not able to chant. And that does not mean that if you don't do any activity, you will be able to lessen the agitation of your mind. Prabhupada was engaged in so many activities all around the world. He was the founder of Acharya. Writing, dictating, printing, traveling, guiding devotees, managing temple construction, managing devotees' minds, managing money, so many things. In human, no person in human capacity can do this. Beyond human. Prabhupada did not agitate his mind. Even though he would become angry, but that would not bring agitation to his mind. So gradually we have to control, and only this is the line which will help us to control that nothing can take place without the sanction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Imagine we traveling in flight, forget about ship for 37 days and 37 nights. Some of you are traveling, suppose from India, from Mumbai to US, to Washington, in a flight, and something happens. Immediately, where is doctor? Where is doctor? Call bell, doctor, bring the doctor. And Prabhupada had a heart attack. Whom will he call? Nothing. Next day, next heart attack. Whom will he call? Nothing. It's not easy. I mean, I'm not saying that we'll be able to do, but at least from whichever situation we are, we read Bhagavatam and at least grow little bit this week, and next week grow little further, and next week grow little further, and next week grow little further. Kartik is going on, so before next Kartik, I've sufficiently grown, so that I can take a vow that after 3 years in Kartik, devotees take vow, I will not eat sweet, I will not eat grains, I will not eat fruit, this, blah, 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 blah. How many of us can take a vow that in 30 days of Kartik, I will never blame anyone for anything happening in my life? I will never blame anyone, whether devotees, whether non-devotees, whether the situation. I will not blame anyone. This is my 30 days challenge in Kartik. Please raise your hand if you are ready, or if you will be ready in next 2-3 years. I will not be. But I want to come to that level. I want to come to that level before I die. Otherwise, what is the use of my life? Entire life will go in waste. I'm doing so much effort I'm putting externally, it has to transform. Anyways, lot more can be spoken. We don't have much time. Then everyone in Krishna consciousness should execute his duty without regard for victory or defeat. One must execute his duty as ordered by Krishna or representative, spiritual master. Simple. The fact that somewhere in my consciousness, this point is very strong that I am the doer. And that's what Prabhupada says, Karmaneva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadasana. Prabhupada quotes this. Because if I am doer, then anyone bringing trouble in my life, he also is doer. And because he is the doer and he brought trouble in my life, so I will blame him. But they're all false theories. Nowhere in Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam says that. So if I don't accept myself as doer, I will not accept anyone else as doer. I'll only accept Krishna as doer. So only Krishna is sending instruments. Someone of you, you would have visited hospitals. The person is admitted in hospital. Doctor comes, he sees the situation of the patient, and he prescribes few injections, and some blood or saline, and some tablets, and maybe some juice. So one person is coming with the juice, and you say, this person is so good. Every day he comes and gives me a glass of juice. It's like nectar. I love this juice and I love this person. He's so good, good-hearted human being. And there comes, after juice, 1 hour later, one nurse comes with the injection. I hate this lady. She, even though wearing a dress of a nurse, she's a witch. When I see her, I see all the shriveled skin and rough, gray hair and black dress, like a witch. She comes with such big injection. A simple principle of Bhagavad Gita. Samoham sarva bhuteshu. I am equal to everyone. I don't love anyone. I don't hate anyone. And that's what? For us it is said, Dukkheshu namina sukheshu vigata spriha. Don't become unhappy. Don't become sorrowful. Or don't become happy. So, Nabhinindanti nadveshti. Nabhinandanti nadveshti. 2.57 Bhagavad Gita. Krishna says, Nabhinandanti. You will not thank anyone. Na dveshti, you will not hate anyone. Here I love this person who brings the juice, I hate this person who brings the injection. But they are both doing what doctor has said. What is their fault? This doctor, he's the crooked rascal. Why is doctor rascal? You came to hospital, you came to him, you did your whatever you wanted to do with your body. So doctor is only giving you back what is due to you, and that too to protect you. Now I understood. So who's to be blamed? Your karma, yourself. So that makes us humble. Tatenukampam susamikshamana. Brahmaji says that makes us humble. And in that situation, suffering, yet accepting Krishna as the Supreme Lord with adhan namaste and bowing down again and again to Him, and continuing my process of chanting, reading, hearing, respecting all devotees. You are bound to mukti pade sadaya bhav. You are bound to get liberated from this material world. In this lifetime, you'll go back to God. Is it a very simple method? So let us work in that direction. We are getting so much confused in so many things. Yeah, we are doing so many activities, preaching and so many varieties of preaching. But we should ask, what is the purpose? Why are we doing that? I'm giving class. Why am I giving class? I should ask myself, why am I giving class? So that whatever I discuss, I should think deeply and apply in my life. Otherwise, what is the use of giving class? I'm not an acharya. I'm not representative of the Supreme God that I can purify you with my lecture. No, this is for my benefit. If you are getting benefit, that's your take. So all those preaching, all those activities, everything I'm doing, why am I doing? Why am I eating? So that's why Srila Prabhupada says first become conscious, then become Krishna conscious. So sometimes we do things very mechanical. We are not even conscious what we are doing. We should be conscious. This preaching I'm doing, what will happen? Yes, this will please Srila Prabhupada, this will please Gauranga Mahaprabhu. But what will please them is the preacher will get purified. Then it will please them more. In the material world, old customers should be retained at any cost. So Prabhupada said, I'm not interested if you preach at the cost of your own downfall. I'm not interested in that kind of preaching. Prabhupada was in Boston and he asked devotees. So he asked the leaders, are devotees reading books? There's the Boston Press, ISKCON Press in Boston. And the leaders said, Prabhupada, they're busy distributing books. No time for reading books. Prabhupada said, close down the press. Stop book distribution. First, let them read. Because if they will read, they will stay. Prabhupada said, if you distribute books, you will stay happy. You will remain happy. If you distribute books, if you read books, you will remain. Such a loss in our society. I was discussing with you devotees. Why are we not growing? It should multiply. It should have a compounded effect. Imagine right now on Zoom there are 38 devotees. In 1 year, all of you, if you make one devotee, it should become 76. But it's not happening. And then it should become 152. And next year it should become 304. Then 608, 1216. It's not happening. Because we have leakage in our system. And that is because of offenses. And offenses, we can still deal with offenses. Why offenses are happening? Because we are not reading seriously. We are not serious about understanding the philosophy of Krishna consciousness. if we become very serious in reading Prabhupada's books and understanding what is the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, I will never leave this movement. And I'll make sure others won't leave. Because I'll make sure they will read, they will study very deeply. Imagine from 1965, Prabhupada is preaching. If all the devotees who left body, that's okay. But who are alive, if they would be in the movement in last 60 years, if all the devotees were still alive on this planet, if they would be still the part of ISKCON, how many we would be now? We've lost the devotees. That's what I said, when we commit offense, it's a loss to Srila Prabhupada. When I don't chant nicely, it's a loss to Srila Prabhupada, because it is Srila Prabhupada's mission that everyone should become a devotee. So I have to become, I'm not talking about you, but I have to become very serious in understanding philosophy and don't get agitated, because in this agitated situation, in that agitated situation, only one leaves bhakti. Kali can only influence people and bring them out of the circle of bhakti who's agitated continuously. I get agitated and I should immediately run back to a calm state by reading Prabhupada's books, by applying, and then again chant peacefully. Gradually, while doing that, I will get good health. Okay. So we'll stop here. I've spoken a lot of philosophy, and I pray to all of you. Please bless me. Whatever I've spoken, I can apply even few percentage in my life and not get agitated, especially with devotees, and commit offense like that. So I can niraparade namalaya. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, chant without offenses. You are sure to go back to God.
Hare Krishna. Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All goes to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. What an inspirational class. What a really very pragmatic, and you said so many things. Yes, we take so many vows, but have we taken a vow of not trying to find faults and not trying to blame? These are so wonderful questions. And yes, we are all trying to be conscious, Krishna conscious, but are we really conscious about our thoughts and actions? Wonderful, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Devotees, do you have any quick questions for Prabhuji? Because we have another we will be soon doing another class, Prabhu. So, are there any quick questions for Prabhuji? I think Prabhuji, you got all the devotees
We
very
have time
thinking.
till 8:30, so devotees can ask questions.
Okay. So Prabhuji, I believe the devotees are actually pondering, because you have raised so many questions to them to actually answer internally.
Yeah. Whenever I give class in Bhakti Sangha, I also ponder after that. Somehow, one devotee has commented, who hears my other lectures also. He said, well, your Bhakti Sangha lectures are, I don't know what happens to you. They are very different than your other lectures. So I said, this is the effect of the Sangha of all Bhakti Sangha devotees.
So kind, Prabhuji, you're so modest. Thank you so much. We have a beautiful comment on the comment section here at the chat box. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So Sunil Prabhuji is writing, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for such a heavy and eye-opening class. Need prayers to apply what you spoke. I can only second his comment. It's so wonderful, yes. And people are writing, it's quite difficult to follow, but everybody will try. We have Hartika from Mataji mentioning, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Jai, very beautiful class, very practical, Prabhuji, and very eye-opening. So Prabhuji, we would need you more often, right, to open our eyes.
I think there's no question, Mataji, so maybe you can continue the program further.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji. Wonderful. It is really eye-opening. Everybody is saying that. And yeah, we take so many vows about eating and so many things we do physical, but subtle, like, we have to be careful when we are talking to others, and maybe we can hurt their feelings, and like that we have to be very careful in this Kartik month, not even Kartik month, every time. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Bala Prabhu, you have question?
So Bala Prabhuji, he wrote in the chat, he says that Prabhuji, you mentioned so beautifully everything. It's so eye-opening. However, how do we follow that, what you have mentioned? You're talking about being more aware and conscious, I think.
Very simple. Read Prabhupada books. Try to understand them deeply. Don't just rush over. Don't just rush to finish Prabhupada books, because you can never finish Prabhupada books in this entire life. Prabhupada himself said, I've given you so many books, you cannot complete them in one lifetime. So don't rush. Whatever you read, try to understand. Like this, today's purport, it looks so simple. If I would have read alone, I would have just, okay, done. But when I'm reading for you, I realize, oh, there's something different. One line of Prabhupada books. And then we cry in front of Prabhupada and Gaur Nitai and Radha Krishna that please allow me to understand what Prabhupada is writing and allow me to please apply in my life. Even if you apply daily one statement of Prabhupada, I'm saying one statement, not even one purport. You may read 1 hour, so many statements. You apply one statement of Prabhupada in your life. Next year, you will be a completely different personality. Will be completely different personality. Just one statement every day. Is it big? No, but even I'm not doing. So we have to do it. All of us, we have to support each other. That's the only way we can do it. So read Prabhupada books, beg. Chanting means begging to Krishna. Krishna will help you. Srimati Radharani is very merciful. This Kartik month, very merciful month. So, eating sweet, not eating sweet is not important. Prabhupada ate sweet till last. Prabhupada did not do all these tapasya, eating sweet, eating grains, no, he was normal. Focus on, today is Kartik. Oh, Kartik, today is this day. Have I committed any Vaishnava Have I found any fault in Krishna's creation? Not only with devotee, even Krishna's creation. Oh, it's so hot today. My dear Prabhu, they are finding fault with Krishna's creation. The sun is Krishna's creation. So we have to come to that level. Kartik is very merciful month. Pray to Radharani so that we should not find fault. The most important thing. That much I can pray. I'm not qualified to answer this question.
Wonderful. It's so wonderful, Prabhuji. We have to be so conscious at every moment. When what we talk, what we see, that's why Prabhupada said that don't even, probably we will not be able to stop our mind from thinking, like, why is it so hot? But at least we don't need to utter it and cause the same agitation in somebody else's mind. Probably. So we have a very beautiful comment from Lalita Mataji. She's saying, Dear Chakravarti Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. We appreciate your authentic, honest, and powerful Krishna conscious presentation, which has undeniably uplifted our consciousness. Thank you so very much. Your most grateful servants, Lalita Devidasi and Dinabandhu Gurudas. It was so nice of you to write so kindly. Thank you, Mataji, for your comment. Any last minute questions, reflections, concerns? It's a tough class today, right? So, yeah.
I'm sorry if I've disturbed
No.
anyone.
No, Prabhuji. I meant it in a very, very positive way. What are you saying, Prabhu?
It was meant to reduce the agitation, not to increase the agitation.
No. It's not agitation, Prabhuji. It's thoughtfulness. You gave us so much clarity to our vision. I mean, we are looking, but we are not looking. So we are doing, but we are not doing it consciously. So this is so important. And as you said, it's not about what is leaving. Like, am I leaving sweets? It's not about what am I able to give up, but it's about what I'm able to gain and gather and exhibit through it. So it was very, very wonderful, Prabhuji. So we have another question from Bala Prabhu. He's saying, what is the difference between chanting Harinam and praying to Radha Krishna? The same.
There's absolutely no difference. Once this question was asked, what is the best form of prayer, Prabhupada? And Prabhupada said, Hare Krishna mantra. It's the best form of prayer. So Hare Krishna is praying directly to Yugala, Murti, Radha and Krishna. That itself, Prabhupada said, so many acharyas have given very deep commentary. Obviously, I'm not qualified. I've only known Prabhupada's commentary on Mahamantra. With my dear Srimati Radharani, you are my eternal mother. And dear Krishna, you are my eternal father. Please engage me in your service. That's the best prayer. To get engaged in service of Radha and Krishna. I mean, is there any bigger achievement in the entire creation, including spiritual and material worlds? No. Service to Radha and Krishna is the highest thing what we can even dream. So that is the prayer. So chanting don't need. Chanting itself is the best form of prayer. You don't need anything else. I will read you something. Prabhupada says in this what I was reading today. In 8th canto, I think you would have already read this. Somewhere in 5th or 6th chapter, Prabhupada says we have to only focus on Panchatattva mantra, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta, and Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That's all. That nothing else is required. And sometimes we can read the songs written by Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Narottam Das Thakur, or Lochan Das Thakur. 3-4 names he gives. And he says only holy name, Hare Krishna Mantra and Panchatattva. We don't need anything else. What else? Prabhupada, that's why we read Prabhupada books. We'll have absolutely no doubt. We'll become more, what do you call it? Serious about bhakti. We'll develop that satogun. I'm trying. Oh, I'll leave sweet. I will leave salt. I will leave spices. I will leave roti. I will leave rice. I will only eat. I will only have air. I will only eat air. I'll become like Guru Maharaj. We cannot, unless we understand what is Prabhupada's philosophy, what Prabhupada is giving in Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, we will not be able to come to in Bhagavad Gita 17.2 purport. To come to the level of Satogun from Rajogun or Tamogun, you need to associate with the spiritual master, bona fide spiritual master. And Prabhupada is that bona fide spiritual master, whose books are available. Other spiritual masters may be traveling all over the world. But Prabhupada is available in every house, in every mobile. Prabhupada is available. Like Paramatma is everywhere. But we are not taking advantage of it. If we take advantage of it, we will do wonders. We don't need to leave anything, and we need to come to that Satogun. Once you come to that Satogun level, you will be conscious, you will be serious, your dealings will be very different. And will not get agitated, even if there are sufficient reasons to be agitated.
Maharaj, Prabhuji, what a wonderful answer. Sometimes yes, chanting is the best, of course, and we are all trying all the time to chant offenselessly. But however, what happens, Prabhuji, when we are doing 16 rounds, familiarity, we are so familiar and it becomes mechanical. So yes, we are bringing our consciousness time to time, time to time. However, it doesn't remain. It's not focused constantly. How do we improve our focus when we are chanting every word, that there is meaning and we actually feel it in the heart? Because when we do, we enjoy chanting. But most of the time, it's just because we have to.
Again, same thing. If I'm chanting, but if I do not know what is chanting, if I do not know who is Radharan, who is Krishna, if I do not know who has given me this mantra, if I do not know how Krishna acts, Krishna's Leela is still happening in this material world. When we talk about Leela, it's not only Leela about 10th canto of Bhagavatam. The entire 9 cantos are Leela of Bhagavatam, Leela of Krishna. No? This creation, sun is rising every day, sun is setting every day. This is also Leela of Krishna. It says in Bhagavatam, without Krishna, the sun will not rise. It's Krishna desires, sun is rising, moon is rising, we see so many stars, wind is blowing. So everything is Krishna's Leela. How do we understand? So all this we understand from philosophy. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Siddhanta baliya na kare chitte alas. Siddhanta baliya chitte na kariya alas. To understand philosophy, don't become lazy. Without philosophy, we will not be able to chant. It has to become mechanical because we're not able to, we're not aware. See, if I give you a place of, if I give you a, original emerald, green, emerald is green, and original, it may cost like 25 lakhs rupees. And you get emerald, which is duplicate, which appears very same, even for 200 rupees, which is like $3. It is available. How will you know? With knowledge only you can know which is original, which is duplicate. If you don't have knowledge, for you, even if I give you 1 kilo gold, which is very expensive these days, you will say, what will I do through it? Because you don't have knowledge. And where will knowledge come from? Prabhupada books. Why did Prabhupada stress so much on his books? Yes, he said 99% of bhakti is chanting Hare Krishna. But Prabhupada knew we will all become mechanical chanters. If we have to be serious, and impact of chanting should be there in our life, and we have to become serious about chanting. When we will become serious about chanting? When we understand what is chanting, what is mantra, who are the personalities, Radha and Krishna, in the mantra. Who is Prabhupada, the giver of mantra? Who is Panchatattva? Who they brought from Goloka Vrindavan. So until unless we know any of this, chanting has to become mechanical. It's only when who is sincerely reading Prabhupada books, he can come out of this mechanical. Even the mechanical chanting has benefit, but that will not take us back to God. Maybe next life again we'll come in close association of ISKCON. But again we don't take advantage. Maybe last life I was there and chanting mechanically, did not take association very nicely. Again, same thing. But if this life, again, if I'm not taking seriously association of Harinam by reading books, why did Prabhupada the whole night he remain awake? Every night I sleep. Every one of us, every night we sleep. How much gratitude we should have for Srila Prabhupada. This man didn't sleep because I should sleep peacefully. He did not, he got up at 12 o'clock. He would sleep at 10 o'clock, wake up at like 12 o'clock, 12:30, until 5 o'clock he's writing so that I can peacefully sleep. How much gratitude. We sometimes have gratitude we talk about in schools and colleges. Gratitude for soldiers. They are on the borders, guarding the border so that we can peacefully sleep. Prabhupada did that. Prabhupada was a spiritual, guard. He wanted to protect our consciousness, so he was awake all night translating the books. So books are so important. If I don't read proper books, we cannot come out of mechanical chanting
Right.
of reading proper books. Impossible.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Prabhuji, we are so blessed to have your association. Thank you so much. Any last minute questions? If not, we can end the call. Prabhuji, I don't see any questions, so we are going to offer our obeisances to you. One Chakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhudevacha Papitanam Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shivati Prabhuji ki jai.
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 Radhe Radhe.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Jai. Thank you,
Members
Prabhuji.
for
Very
our
insightful,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. Very
Yeah.
insightful
Krishna,
class.
Krishna.
Dandavat pranam. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, are we ending the call now?
No, Mataji. It's Padma
Okay.
Sakhi Mataji is there?
I'm
Padma
checking.
Sakhi Mataji?
My mom is coming, Mataji.
Okay, yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
we will have Vrajamandal Parikrama now, and please be ready to go to Vrindavan.
Oh, beautiful.
Hare Krishna. Thank you all for staying back. Just if you can give me 1 minute, I'm just sharing my screen.